Itachi Uchiha, a name whispered in both reverence and fear, a prodigy among prodigies. His genius was matched only by the weight of his sorrow. He bore the burden of a terrible secret, a choice made in the shadows to protect the fragile peace of his beloved village. Itachi Uchiha, the killer of his own kin. The Uchiha clan, proud descendants of Indra, stood accused of treason. Their Sharingan eyes, a symbol of power, were also a mark of suspicion. The village, still reeling from the nine-tailed fox attack, saw shadows in every corner, whispers of conspiracy in every breeze. It was a time of fear, a time of distrust, a time that demanded a sacrifice. And Itachi Uchiha, bound by duty and loyalty, became the executioner. He walked into the heart of his clan, his own family, and extinguished their light. The cries of his victims, the blood staining his hands, these were the scars he carried, the price of peace. Or so the village believed. But what if the truth was far more complex? What if Itachi's choice, born of desperation and manipulation, wasn't the only path? What if, in the infinite tapestry of possibilities, another thread existed, a thread where the Uchiha clan survived? The Uchiha coup was not a sudden eruption of violence, it was the culmination of years of simmering resentment. Pushed to the fringes of the village, their power feared and their loyalty questioned, the Uchiha clan found themselves backed into a corner. Fugaku, their leader, saw no other option but to seize control. Itachi, caught between his clan and his village, was faced with an impossible choice. To side with his clan meant plunging Konoha into civil war. To obey the village elders meant silencing the voices of his family. But what if, at this crucial juncture, Itachi had chosen a different path? Could he have averted the tragedy that unfolded on that fateful night? The echoes of Itachi's choice shape countless lives. Sasuke, consumed by vengeance, walks a path of darkness. Naruto carries the burden of Itachi's sacrifice. In another world, Sasuke might never know loss. Naruto might find in Sasuke a powerful ally. The fate of Konoha hangs in the balance. Join us as we explore this world where Itachi chose differently. Itachi, haunted by the planned coup, was torn. The weight of his clan's legacy pressed down on him. Could he betray their trust to save the village? His mind raced, analyzing every possibility. He sought out his father, Fugaku, with a heavy heart. The meeting was tense, filled with unspoken words. The meeting ended in stalemate, a chasm separating father and son. Despite the setback with his father, Itachi refused to give up. He knew that somewhere within the tangled web of politics and power plays, there had to be a thread that could lead to a peaceful resolution. He just had to find it. Itachi turned his attention to the Hokage, Hiruzen Sarutobi, a man he both respected and feared. He knew the risks involved in approaching the Hokage with a plea for leniency towards the Uchiha, but he also recognized Hiruzen's wisdom and his genuine desire for peace within the village. He presented his case with careful eloquence, outlining the Uchiha's grievances while also acknowledging the village's security concerns. He proposed a compromise, a path towards reconciliation that would grant the Uchiha a greater voice in village affairs, a chance to prove their loyalty and contribute to Konoha's future. Hiruzen, though initially skeptical, listened intently. Itachi's words, spoken with the sincerity of a man caught between two worlds, resonated with the aging Hokage. He saw in Itachi a flicker of hope, a chance to heal the growing rift within the village. The meeting, though far from conclusive, planted the seed of a potential solution. Hiruzen, moved by Itachi's plea and recognizing the gravity of the situation, agreed to explore alternative options, to seek a path that didn't end in bloodshed. Word of Itachi's actions spread through the Uchiha clan like wildfire, igniting a firestorm of conflicting emotions. Some, swayed by his arguments, began to question the wisdom of their planned rebellion. They saw the logic in Itachi's words, the potential for a brighter future if they could find common ground with the village. Others, however, remained skeptical. They saw Itachi's efforts as a betrayal, a sign that he had chosen the village over his own kin. Whispers of doubt and accusations of treachery began to circulate, poisoning the already tense atmosphere within the clan. Fugaku, though shaken by his son's defiance, refused to waver in his resolve. He saw Itachi's actions as a direct challenge to his authority, a threat to the very foundation of the Uchiha clan. The seeds of discord, sown by years of resentment and mistrust, were taking root, threatening to tear the clan apart from within. The situation was precarious. a delicate balancing act on a knife's edge. One wrong move, one misstep, could send the entire village spiraling into chaos. Itachi, walking a tightrope between loyalty and betrayal, knew that the fate of both his clan and his village rested on his shoulders. As tensions escalated within the Uchiha clan, Hiruzen Sarutobi found himself facing an equally daunting challenge. He had to find a way to address the Uchiha's grievances without compromising the village's security or alienating the other clans. He convened a council of elders, seeking their wisdom and guidance. The debate was heated, with some advocating for a hard line against the Uchiha, while others urged caution and restraint. Hiruzen, caught between conflicting viewpoints, knew that the wrong decision could have disastrous consequences. After days of deliberation, a glimmer of hope emerged. Hiruzen, drawing on his years of experience and his deep understanding of the village's history, proposed a radical solution, offering the Uchiha clan a position of power within the village government. It was a gamble, a risky proposition that could either appease the Uchiha or backfire spectacularly. But Hiruzen, guided by his unwavering belief in peace and his trust in Itachi's judgment, decided to take the chance. He believed that this was the only path that offered a chance for true reconciliation, a chance to heal the wounds of the past and build a stronger future for Konoha. Hiruzen's proposal was a risky one, a delicate dance on the edge of a razor. Offering the Uchiha power could be seen as a sign of weakness, yet it was a risk Hiruzen was willing to take, fueled by his faith in Itachi. Itachi understood the weight of the situation. He knew his father, Fugaku, would view it with suspicion. Itachi had to present the offer as an opportunity. The meeting with Fugaku was tense, filled with distrust. Itachi laid out the Hokage's proposal with precision. He spoke of shared responsibility and leadership. Fugaku listened, his face a mask of impassivity. He saw the sincerity in Itachi's eyes, but he also saw the delicate balance of power. Could he trust the village elders who had marginalized his clan? Word of the Hokage's proposal spread through the Uchiha clan like a gust of wind through dry leaves, stirring up whispers of hope and apprehension. Some saw it as a victory, a long-awaited recognition of their worth. Others viewed it with suspicion, a poisoned chalice offered with a smile. Itachi found himself caught in the crossfire of these debates. He became a conduit between the Hokage and his clan, relaying messages, clarifying intentions, and trying to bridge the chasm of mistrust. It was a tiring and often thankless task, fraught with the risk of being misunderstood by both sides. He met with clan elders, many of whom harbored deep resentment towards the village. He spoke to his peers, young Uchiha caught between loyalty to their clan and the desire for peace. He even sought out Shisui, his closest friend and confidant, whose calm wisdom offered solace in the storm. Through these conversations, Itachi began to sow the seeds of doubt about the planned coup. He subtly highlighted the potential consequences of open rebellion, the risk of destroying everything they held dear. He reminded them of the Uchiha's legacy, not as conquerors, but as protectors, their sharing in eyes a symbol of strength used to defend, not to destroy. Hiruzen, meanwhile, was not idle. He understood that offering a position of power was not enough. He needed to demonstrate his sincerity, to show the Uchiha that he was committed to rebuilding trust and fostering genuine reconciliation. He began by publicly acknowledging the Uchiha's contributions to the village, highlighting their sacrifices and their unwavering dedication to Konoha's defense. He ordered the construction of a memorial honoring the Uchiha who had fallen in service to the village, a symbolic gesture meant to heal old wounds. He also took steps to address the Uchiha's concerns about marginalization. He appointed Uchiha to key positions within the police force and the Anbu, demonstrating his willingness to entrust them with sensitive responsibilities. He even proposed the creation of a new council, composed of representatives from all clans, to advise the Hokage on matters of village governance. These actions, though met with skepticism by some, were a powerful symbol of Hiruzen's commitment to change. They showed the Uchiha that he was willing to make concessions, to share power, and to build a future where they were no longer treated as outsiders. The weeks that followed were a time of delicate negotiations and cautious optimism. The Uchiha, though still wary, began to respond to Hiruzen's overtures. Fugaku, influenced by Itachi's arguments and the Hokage's actions, gradually softened his stance on the coup. The planned rebellion, once a looming threat, began to lose its momentum. The Uchiha, presented with a viable alternative, a path that offered both recognition and responsibility, found themselves at a crossroads. Could they let go of their anger, their resentment, and embrace this chance for a new beginning? The future remained uncertain, a tapestry woven with threads of hope and doubt. The legacy of mistrust ran deep, and the scars of past grievances were not easily forgotten. But for the first time in years, a glimmer of hope flickered in the heart of Konoha. A hope that the Uchiha clan, once on the brink of rebellion, might yet find their place within the village they had helped to build. The Uchiha clan, once in the shadows, stepped into the light of influence and authority. Hiruzen ensured the clan was given a prominent voice in Konoha's affairs. Fugaku accepted a position on the village council, and Uchiha, not as a silent guardian, but as an active participant. The council chambers now resonated with Fugaku's voice. The transition was not without its challenges. Old prejudices died hard, and some villagers still eyed the Uchiha with suspicion. But Hiruzen quelled any murmurs of dissent. The Uchiha carried themselves with a newfound sense of purpose. Itachi, the architect of this fragile peace, watched these developments with a mixture of relief and guarded optimism. His role had shifted. No longer a shadow warrior, he was now hailed as a hero, his wisdom and courage acknowledged by both the village and his clan. His relationship with his father began to heal, and Sasuke thrived, looking up to Itachi with unwavering admiration. The Uchiha clan's rise to prominence had a profound impact on how their signature ability, the Sharingan, was perceived. No longer viewed solely as a weapon, it was now recognized as a symbol of the Uchiha's dedication to Konoha, a testament to their unique power used for the village's protection. The Sharingan's reputation as a tool of war gradually gave way to a new understanding of its versatility. As the years passed, a new generation of Uchiha came of age, their upbringing shaped by the clan's newfound stability and influence. These young Uchiha, untainted by the bitterness of the past, carried themselves with a quiet confidence, their Sharingan eyes reflecting unwavering loyalty. They trained alongside children from other clans, forging bonds of friendship and camaraderie that transcended old rivalries. The survival of the Uchiha clan sent ripples through the lives of many in Konoha, most notably Naruto Uzumaki. Instead of chasing after a ghost of a friend, Naruto found himself training alongside Sasuke, pushing each other to their limits. Their rivalry, born not out of hatred but mutual respect, blossomed into a powerful bond. Together they formed a formidable duo, their combined strength a testament to the power of friendship. The Uchiha's inclusion in Konoha's political and social fabric had a profound effect on the village's overall ideology. The Will of Fire, a philosophy emphasizing the importance of unity and love for one's comrades, resonated even stronger in this alternate timeline. The Uchiha, once ostracized and misunderstood, became living proof that even the deepest wounds could heal. The Akatsuki, a shadowy organization shrouded in mystery and driven by a thirst for power, faced an uncertain future in this altered timeline. With the Uchiha clan no longer harboring resentment towards Konoha, Obito's plan to manipulate Sasuke into joining his cause crumbled before it could even begin. Itachi, loyal to Konoha, would have become a formidable obstacle to their plans. The Fourth Great Ninja War, a cataclysmic event that shook the very foundations of the shinobi world, might have never come to pass in this alternate timeline. With the Uchiha clan standing united with Konoha, the village's military might would have been unparalleled. The combined strength of the Uchiha and Senju descendants would have deterred any potential aggressors. In a world where Itachi never killed the Uchiha clan, the Naruto universe transforms into a tapestry woven with threads of hope, unity, and the enduring power of kinship. The legacy of the Uchiha, once defined by tragedy and bloodshed, becomes a testament to the possibility of redemption. Itachi, free from the burden of his terrible secret, emerges as a true hero, guiding Konoha towards a brighter future. Itachi's decision to defy destiny, to choose a path of peace over bloodshed, reverberates through the very fabric of the Naruto universe. The most immediate and profound change is the survival of the Uchiha clan. Sasuke, spared the trauma of witnessing his clan's annihilation, embarks on a vastly different journey. Naruto, free from the burden of retrieving Sasuke from the abyss of darkness, channels his boundless energy towards strengthening the village from within. The impact of Itachi's choice extends far beyond the borders of Konoha, sending shockwaves through the entire shinobi world. The Akatsuki, deprived of their most powerful pawn and faced with a united and vigilant Konoha, finds its grand scheme of world domination crumbling. The Fourth Great Ninja War becomes a distant possibility in this alternate timeline. Despite the profound and far-reaching consequences of Itachi's decision, some questions linger, like embers glowing in the ashes of what might have been. Would the Uchiha clan have been able to fully let go of the past, to embrace the village that once ostracized them without reservation? These questions serve as a reminder that even the most well-intentioned actions can have unforeseen and unpredictable consequences. Itachi Uchiha's story, even in its reimagined form, stands as a potent reminder of the weight of our choices. The exploration of this alternate timeline offers us a glimpse into the transformative power of choice, the possibility of rewriting even the most tragic of narratives. Itachi's decision to embrace diplomacy sets in motion a chain of events that ripples through the lives of everyone around him. Itachi's legacy, in this alternate timeline, is not one of darkness and despair, but of hope and sacrifice. He becomes a symbol of the village's unity, his wisdom and courage guiding them towards a future where the shadows of conflict no longer loom. His story teaches us that even in the face of seemingly insurmountable obstacles, there is always a glimmer of hope, a path that leads away from violence and towards understanding. It reminds us that true strength lies not in the might of one's fists, but in the courage of one's convictions, the willingness to stand up for what is right, even when it means challenging the status quo. Itachi's journey, though fraught with challenges and sacrifices, ultimately leads to a brighter future, not just for himself, but for his clan and the entire shinobi world. His story is a testament to the indomitable spirit that resides within us all, the capacity for growth, forgiveness, and the unwavering belief in the possibility of a better tomorrow. The beauty of what-if scenarios lies in their ability to spark our imaginations, to make us question the narratives we hold dear, and to consider the infinite possibilities that lie just beyond the veil of what actually transpired. What if Itachi had found another way? What if the Uchiha clan had been given a chance to heal their wounds and find their place in the village? What if Sasuke had never walked the path of vengeance, and Naruto had never had to bear the weight of his friend's darkness? These questions, though rooted in a fictional world, hold profound implications for our own lives. They challenge us to examine our own choices, to ask ourselves if there are alternative paths we could be taking, bridges we could be building, and wounds we could be healing. Itachi's story, even in its reimagined form, is a powerful reminder that we are not bound by the chains of fate, that we have the power to choose our own paths, to shape our own destinies, and to create a future where hope, not hatred, prevails.